Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy and welcome back to Rayman 2. Okay, so where we left off, we got the third mask from the Sanctuary of Rock and Lava. And pretty much now we're kind of almost done with the game, you know? It's actually, I'm telling you, this game isn't really that long, so, I'm pretty happy that we're almost about to be complete. Though sad at the same time because, this game is almost over. I don't know if the date on this thing, I just like to point out that I don't know if it's actually correct because I remember my dad, he said that my dad and my mom came here just to spend the night before and they kind of had to rearrange some wires. They moved all the wires in, like, just they rearranged it and they had to unplug the Dreamcast in order to do it. I don't know if it probably messed up the date and stuff to that thing, but I told my dad that it doesn't really do anything, even though the date is kind of messed up. So I'll fix it later, but it's not having any effect to this game. So I just like to point that out. So anyway, now we continue onward. Now this is where things get really creepy. It's like one of the scariest levels in the game. Of course, I wasn't too scared of it, but it's one of the creepy levels of this game. So it's called The Tomb of the Ancients. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot cutscene. Somewhere in the sky, the pirate prison ship slaves now on board. 45,263. Now what? He's found the third mask. What? But that's not possible! Look at him, he's like a little child. If he finds that fourth one, I'll be coming for you. Oh my god, this guy's so funny. Even though he's pretty, threatening and maniacal, even more so than Andre from Rayman 3, he's still, pretty silly at some points, you know? I'm just wondering. Hold on. Can I get damage from... Oh no. Even in Super Mario 64, you actually get damage when you touch one of the torches, so... I don't know, I just wanted to try that out. Oh wait, hold on, there's a sign. Clark was captured here before being brought to the technical checkup. Yeah, so this basically shows you that Clark was captured. This is actually foreshadowing, believe it or not, because of what's going to happen next. So yeah, this is practically a serious level and stuff. So I figured I'd talk about something serious that's happening as of right now, and of course first I'd talk about something related to that. But anyway, there's a spider. Ah, fuck. Can I lock? Okay, there we go. Oh, you heard the music? Very, very scary. What are these things? These are like ghosts coming out of this thing. They actually give you damage when you touch it, so... Anyway, I'll first turn on the switch, and then I'll get those lumps. Anyway, I gotta take care of the little one. There we go. Let me kill this guy. Come on, there we go. Yeah, with these fists. Oh, there's more. Are they gonna keep on coming? Let me first take care of him though. Oh, okay, they're never ending. Let me see. Yeah, they just show up, so there's nothing I can do about that. It's like a little dead pirate right here. I don't know what that's supposed to be for, but it's there. So you have to turn on these switches in order to get through this level, apparently. Anyway, I gotta quickly get out of here. Anyway, so, I guess now I could start talking about a little bit about politics and stuff as of right now. Now, of course, as you know, I'm almost done with this game, so I'm not gonna talk about anything political. I am gonna talk about something political, but I'll be talking mostly about what's going to happen, about the midterm elections and stuff sometime in October when I play Paper Mario. So that's the time where I would definitely do that. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go up there. But in the meantime, so I'm not going to talk about much about politics throughout this game, but just about these few particular moments, I would say. Hold on. Shit. Actually, okay, yeah, I could have just done that. I don't know, because I used to just launch streams of those magic fists in order to kill these. That's how I used to do it. I love how there's bats in this game. You don't really see any bats in Rayman, the Rayman 2 and the N64 version. That's what I was about to say. Oh, look at this. Oh shit! Oh, come on, lock. Can I kill that spider? I don't think the spider was there before, was he? Actually, let me first. Okay, yeah. Oh shit, fuck. Come on. Ha, you missed. Okay, so anyway, as you know, apparently, actually during the summer, I actually found out about the Masterpiece Cake Shop case, and I was very happy that it was actually decided in the baker's favor. Now, of course, I later found out that the Supreme Court basically just criticized the Colorado civil rights thing of what they've done, so apparently they only struck down what the civil rights, how do you say that? The civil rights organization of what they could do to Jack Phillips. So they weren't able to press. They basically prevented them from pressing charges on the man, basically. However, it did not rule on whether bakers and florists and stuff have the right to refuse to make a symbolic celebrations for same-sex weddings, basically. So I was kind of disappointed on that, but I was still happy with what we got, especially considering I did say that I didn't want to rule the other way because I was afraid that it was going to galvanize Republicans in the 2018 midterms when that happens. Anyway, I was about to just tell you guys before I continue on with my speech, was that these are like one of those. These kind of look like razor beards. Look at this. I mean, I don't know why. My dad said they're like probably his parents or something. I mean, I really don't know, but what if there's a headcanon? Like, what if these were the old models of razor beards, and the broken ones are succeeded with the newer version, so on and so forth? Because he's a robot, right? So if he breaks down, there's like a new one that shows up, maybe with the same brain chip or something. I don't know. I guess that's my headcanon for it, because it's kind of weird how these are like little bodies of razor beards. Oh shit! Fuck! Damn, that was close. I actually forgot that. Look at these. They're like little pirates holding these. They're literally probably rusted, I guess. Maybe these are those rusted pirates that they're talking about that Glowbox did to them, Anyway, I love how that checkpoint thing always comes back. So, excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, I was very happy with how it was decided because, I was afraid it was going to go the other way, but thankfully, I mean, I did say it wasn't because of Anthony Kennedy being for free speech. I mean, well, of course, then that would mean he would have to decide that you can't force bakers to do this stuff, and he kind of didn't. He just criticized what Colorado did, basically. So, but then apparently, of course, Anthony Kennedy resigned, and now they're going to replace him with Brett Kavanaugh. And as you know, that there is quote-unquote alleged sexual allegations against him. Now, if you want to know my opinion, honestly, I really don't believe, what's those allegations and stuff, considering that the timing of it, and also, like I just don't find it credible. I'm not talking about well, I will talk about the first one, but especially the second one, where he basically the second woman that accused him, where she said that he basically thrust his penis in his face. I mean, that's just complete fake. That never happened. She's just doing this just for political gain and stuff. Oh fuck, that took damage. Did it get rid of? Oh my god, did it get rid of my fists? Damn, wouldn't that suck if that was true? Anyway, hold on, I forgot, I gotta just check the volume. No, it was good. I don't know, I always like to check stuff, so I apologize for stopping for a brief second. Or not brief few seconds. There we go. Anyway, so, let's see. Okay, so so let's focus on the first allegation. So this woman, Chris Ford, I'm assuming, Chrissy Ford, I don't know, this Ford woman, apparently, she basically accused him of, trying to rape her at a party that she did not know, when it took place. She did not know the owner of the house or even the house she went to. I mean, and she didn't even know the time and place and stuff. So honestly, it's hard to believe, when you don't have sufficient evidence and stuff of what's happening, of certain elements of the crime, I would say. And I'm not just saying this not because I'm insensitive towards it. No, I mean, of course, had she actually mentioned it, back when Brett Kavanaugh was announced, a serious investigation and even through the Senate Judiciary hearings, they should have they should definitely look into it. But of course, she kind of did it way too late, so it's kind of hard to believe that this is actually what happened than just some political hack job that she's doing. Now, I mean, of course I support of course I support them looking into this and stuff, and bear in mind, this isn't just me saying it just because I want I want Brett Kavanaugh to be on the Supreme Court just to rule on the whole cake thing and stuff, and or maybe out of spite and everything. No, I would also say the same thing if there was a liberal Supreme Court justice that was say picked by Bernie Sanders and stuff. So even I would would be equally in the same oh wait, shit. Was there a cage? Hold on. This is obviously to the longer way. Oh, there it is! Oh, fuck! Damn. Oh, well, at least I got the cage, so that's good. Yeah, but I was looking for where it was. Anyway. Let's see how many cages there are. Okay, I got 73. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. So that's good. And there's 6 of them. Anyway, so, yeah, because here's the thing. I actually, deep down, I kind of want Brett Kavanaugh to be confirmed just, so then, because here's the thing. And, I mean, of course, it is, pretty bad, I'll admit, but if he were to overrule Roe v. Wade and even the gay marriage ruling Obergefellder and stuff before 2020, so sometime in 2019 or 2020, then that means the Democrat would guarantee win the presidency, because then they would be able to run on this thing, and they would probably succeed, honestly, even with a corporate Democrat actually. But because here's the thing that kind of bothered me with about Anthony Kennedy and even Merrick Garland, also, is that even though those were Supreme Court justices that were willing to hold up on gay rights and even abortion and stuff, the problem is it just puts the American normies to sleep, basically, and prevents them from voting, I would say. Because here's the thing, if Roe v. Wade was overturned, then definitely there would be spikes in voter turnout and people voting because of it. So essentially it's just for greater political participation. Now I know that of course there's huge repercussions if that were to happen, and if for any of you females that would, if say we're accidentally impregnated and then you won't be able to have an abortion, then yeah, I completely understand. I'm just saying, just hypothetically, I would say. Wait, is there supposed to be a pirate floating down here? Hold on, I remember in the N64 version, there's a pirate that fly. Oh, it's not happening. Huh. It's in the N64 version that happened. Maybe I have to stand exactly under it, I don't know. Oh shit, damn, I was right! That kind of scared me. I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't have my camera thing. You know, obviously this game doesn't have the camera, the first-person camera, so I couldn't tell if if it was going to happen. So yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. So wow. Anyway, I remember doing this when I was little. It was pretty hard actually. A whole lot of those ghost chickens like just start flying towards you, and you have to keep on like, you know, backing them off. You know. Yeah. See. Okay. Oh shit. You just keep on coming. Holy shit. Okay, there's definitely gonna be more. Anyway, so all I'm trying to say is that honestly, I think this whole Me Too thing, where you know women accuse men of sexual allegations, at times, yeah, they are definitely true, but sometimes they could also be fabricated just to, you know, to slander, you know, basically a male, you know, and it prevents, you know, due process. Because I mean, whatever happened to guilty until whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty, you know. So that's what I'm saying, is that you know we can't just just because they say he sexually assaulted someone doesn't mean that it could be true. We need to have more evidence in order to confirm if this actually happened. Same thing for the whole Roy Moore debacle, which honestly I wished he would have won the Alabama election. Not because because like I said, he would have definitely given the Republican Party a really bad name if he did, and that would have definitely boosted Democratic turnout. But since that you have a corporate Democrat, Doug Jones, then it just reaffirms that Democrats are just sellouts and stuff. So honestly, it was a huge loss when you have someone like Doug Jones win instead of Roy Moore, who would have definitely poisoned the Republican Party. And even also for Roy Moore, I don't even know if what he did actually happened, because here's the funny thing: even though a lot of women accuse him of doing the exact same thing for what he did back then, for some reason after the election they didn't even continue to press charges. They just left him alone, which made me think that this was all just a political hack job just to prevent him from winning the Senate. Now, of course, I mean, I've basically heard about the statute of limitations, where if something goes unreported for a few years, then the crimes and stuff the charges would be dropped. Like they wouldn't prosecute for something like this. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. That the reason why they didn't press charges, because it happened so long ago that they just couldn't do it. I mean, that could be it, but I mean, again, I still find it hard to believe that they accused him of something, and then after after the election, they just left him alone, because I was expecting them to continue on pressing charges. I mean, that's what I would have done. I would definitely, continue pressing charges to make sure he's arrested for what he did before. So yeah, honestly, I don't really believe about what Roy Moore did, and I also don't even believe what Brett Kavanaugh did, because of the timing of the allegations, which made me think it's just, a political hack job. That doesn't mean, like I said, I'm actually very much against Kavanaugh. Even here's the thing, if I was a senator, of course I would vote no on him, because he has he stands for a lot of ideas that I'm definitely against, and as I've said, he also would rule against abortion. So yeah, I would have voted no for that, but not because of the sex allegations, but just because he'd just be a bad Supreme Court justice, and that's it. Yeah, even though the music's going, I still killed the spider. Oh, okay, other way. Hold on. Oh, it's already open. There we go. Oh shit. So yeah, had you gone the other way, that would have been a shortcut to this area, but of course we'd missed the cages and stuff. So, that's actually, obviously I came here, to get the cages, and also, no, not the lums actually, just the cages. Also the music's still going. I know there was a lum up top, but, like I said, you don't need like a whole lot of them. And how much? And the lums I got is actually plenty, to be honest. So just the way how fast this thing is going makes it kind of tricky. Oh, pirates. Oh yeah, and I can't kill them because on this. So I have to use these things in order to get across. Did I kill him? Oh, I killed him. Nice. Huh. That's great, actually. I've never done it before when I played the N64 version. So so I guess I'll just wrap this up, is that honestly I believe in innocent until proven guilty. So unless they have hard evidence that proves like Kavanaugh actually did this, then of course then I can understand. But if it's just allegations and there's no hardcore evidence, then I can't really get on with it, like get on board with this. Same thing also could be said about the Keith Ellison thing, and obviously, and as you know, I also don't believe in that as well. I think, honestly, I also think it's just a hack job, just like what happened with Alan Grayson. I mean, of course, now I read somewhere that there are medical records and like 911 calls, so they're like hard evidence. I'm not really gonna look into that, but if that is true, then yeah, I could understand you guys like voting for someone else besides Keith Ellison, either for that legalized marijuana now candidate that's also running for attorney general, or maybe for the Republican. If that guy is like a Ron Paul kind of Republican, then yeah, I can understand. But honestly, I doubt that guy is like a libertarianish Republican. So if that's true, then don't vote for him. Just vote for the legalized marijuana now party candidate of the attorney general. If those allegations have like hard evidence, basically. Yeah, and I could agree with right wingers that it is kind of hypocritical that they would accuse Brett Kavanaugh of this and they leave Keith Ellison out of it. Now, of course, that's not like everyone. I mean, the senator from Hawaii just said about this, so she is on record on that. So I appreciate what she's doing, even though I really don't believe in it, honestly. I mean, it's just ever since that Alan Grayson shit that was pulled off during the Senate election of 2016, I'm now like just more skeptical of this kind of thing that happens right before an election, you know? Oh, look at this. Technical checkup. This one's pretty intense. I had no idea that something like this would happen in this game. Even when I was little, I was surprised that stuff like this is in it. Like, look at this. Rayman! His big mouth. Oh shit. That is just beyond creepy. Like, he's being controlled by that thing on his back, which obviously I could assume is attached directly to his spine, because how else would they be able to control, like, you know, his nervous system in order to do these kinds of things, like killing Rayman, for instance. Anyway, in order to beat him, I would have to do this. So of course I have to destroy that thing on his back in order to bring him back to normal. So what I was trying to say is that I was just surprised when I was little to find out that there's like brainwashing stuff in this game, like, you know, just controlling someone like that. I don't know, I always felt it was kind of like uncanny and stuff, so that's what I'm trying to say. Why would they put that thing there? I guess they forgot to remove it. I don't know, like video game logic again. You wanna see what happens when Rayman gets grabbed by him? Literally, I just find it kind of funny. He literally just grabs him and then probably just claps his hands while, like, you know, he's still in his hand, you know? That's what I actually thought he did when I was little. Or he probably just punches him, like, he grabs him and then, like, just punches him, like, while, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, this area has more room, so I'm just gonna lead him here, so then I'll be able to have enough time to activate the switches. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's do it one more. Come on. Oh, fuck. We're alright. So what else? Actually, I mean, I don't know. I think I should either finish this guy first and then continue talking, because I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah. He's almost dead. So if you could just hang on for a sec. Come on. There we go. Ah, and here we go. Oh shit! You could also see marks on his back.
Rayman.
That was never shown in the N64 version.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a strange boss fight. You face one of your friends. Alright. Yeah, you see those marks. Obviously that was connected directly to his spine. So apparently it's like this one battle, you actually face one of Razorbeard's close henchmen. I mean, he did say that, you know, he would probably kill him if he failed and stuff, so that's why. And there we go. Just 3 more. Oh shit. Yeah, and that was it. That was the first level. So as you know, I'm gonna finish this game today. I'm like very close. And the final level isn't really that long, so. Oh, so if I would have collected those 2 lumps before, I would have definitely completed it. But I'm not gonna come back. I'm already good, so. Only took about 28 minutes. Almost. Now this is actually also one of my favorite levels. This is one of the levels that I did say in the descriptions that was actually coming up next. It's unlike, say, the previous level, which was very actually let me talk, because let me just go in, because it's called the Iron Mountains. And the reason why, because there's actually going to be this gate thing, and I can talk over it. So yeah, this is actually one of my other favorite levels, mainly because unlike, say, the previous one where, you know, it was very, like, triumphant and, like, you know, very intense with great music and stuff. This one, I don't know why, but even when I was little, this level actually gave me this, like, warm and fuzzy feeling, you know? Both when, you'll see what I'm talking about, but it's like, this is the level that actually gives me those warm fuzzies, if you know what I'm saying.